In a developing story, Tulsa Public Schools is speaking out about a final audit report the district says it still doesn't have from the state.
We told you earlier this week the state auditor claimed TPS blocked the release of the report to the public for now. Fox 23's Kaylee Carnine is live in studio with this back and forth and what the state's largest school district is now saying.
Well, in short, Tulsa Public Schools says they've only been briefed on the findings and had to file an open records request yesterday to get the full report, which as of late this afternoon, they still don't have. Tulsa Public Schools says they're anxiously waiting to see the results of a 2-year-long audit. The district's executive director of communications, Caroline Crouch, says they're ready to address the results and move forward.
We have not received a complete copy of the audit. We were on Tuesday, had the opportunity to visit with members of the state auditor's team when we received a brief PowerPoint overview of what we believe will be the anticipated findings of the audit. But to date, we have not received a complete copy of the audit.
Governor Kevin Stitt first called for the audit 2 years ago to look into COVID funding and possible mismanagement. Tuesday, State Auditor Cindy Byrd held a news conference to release the audit's findings, but said that a last-minute action from TPS lawyers blocked the public release. She cited a state statute that requires the auditor's office to wait 14 days after giving the results to the TPS superintendent and Board of Education to release their findings to the public.
To be clear, the Tulsa School Board and the Tulsa Superintendent have the power to let you see the audit report and its findings right now. They have chosen not to. Why? I invite you, the press, to get the answer to that question.
But as of Thursday afternoon, TPS says they're still waiting. They say they filed an open records request with the state auditor's office to see the complete audit and say the auditor's office acknowledged receiving the request. TPS says they have already received the bill for the audit even though they haven't seen it.
In a situation like this, a school district that's being audited is also being invoiced by the state auditor's office for the cost of that audit. So to this point, we have been invoiced in excess of $250,000 for the cost of the audit, and in addition to the staff time that has gone into really trying to maintain that spirit of collaboration and be responsive to all of the requests that we've received.
I called the state auditor's office and asked why the district had to file an open records request to get the results of an audit and if it's common for school districts to pay for their own audit. They didn't answer those questions but sent me a statement from Cindy Byrd saying, quote, "The state auditor's office presented the findings to the superintendent and the board members. They have been given ample opportunity to respond to our findings. If they want to submit additional documentation, they are welcome to do so at any time." Tulsa Public Schools tells me they are also conducting their own internal audits. Live in the newsroom covering News That Matters, Kaylee Carnine, Fox 23 News.
We'll continue to follow both sides of the story for you and bring you any updates, including those audits when they're released here on air and on fox23.com.